What's up, everybody? This is your girl CC with Where It Begins Magazine. And usually I have my co-host on the line, but he can't make it today. But we have a special guest on the line. I'm going to let him introduce himself.
Hey, what's up, everyone? My name is Eddy Michaels. It's a pleasure for me to be here. And yeah, let's tune in.
Well, tell everybody what you do and where you're from.
Right now, I'm currently in DMV, originally from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm a singer-songwriter, artist. Got a new EP that's out right now called Open Invitation. And my single's doing pretty good right now called Right Time. So yeah, you can follow me on Instagram. I am Eddy Michaels. Yeah.
Okay, well, that's funny that you say that because I live here in the Atlanta area, and me and Mickey, we're actually from DC, so the DMV area.
Oh, well, it's like we flipped.
Yeah, it flipped because that's where I'm from. I'm from DC, but I stay in Atlanta, so.
Nice. That's pretty good.
But who motivated you to want to be a singer?
My father. I'll definitely say my dad. At a very young age, you know, I grew up in a family full of musicians on my dad's side. So it was him, my dad's younger brother, my dad's younger sister. So they all just sang around together all the time. So I guess I kind of fell into that round. And as I got older, I really, I started really noticing that I did have talent for singing. And I just took it from there. So
yeah. Okay. All right, well, congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
But for somebody like me who's just now becoming a fan and don't know much about your music, what song would you tell me to listen to or the audience to listen to that represent who you are, or to show me, what kind of music you would prefer to for me to go to listen?
I have quite a few. It would definitely be hard for me to recommend you to one. Usually what I usually do is I'll just give you a link or the page, and then I'll just let you choose. Because my music is very versatile. So I can give you one song, you may not like it, but then I give you another song, you're more into it. But then it's still me, So I usually just send out a link, or I just let you choose and then pick whichever you like. But they all sound good. So
yeah, so which one is your favorite?
Out of my EP or just in general?
Out of all your music.
Out of all my music?
Yeah.
That is a very hard question. Because I have quite a few good songs that I vibe to. And all my music really have a story of its own. So every song that I've ever recorded, I can definitely remember what I was doing at that time, how I was feeling, and just the vibe I had in the studio session recording that song. So every song for me has a meaning. So it would definitely be hard to choose. But if I was to choose one right now, I'll say my most recent out right now would be Right Time off my EP. That's definitely like it's a special song to me. So yeah.
So why did you pick that one out of all the rest of them?
I wrote this song for my lady, so I think that one it peaks. It kind of speaks it speaks a different language, so I mean, she's a sweet person, so I just feel like that song kind of represents her in a way. And I mean, I just catch myself listening to it all the time. So I think that's like one of my favorite ones right now. So
okay. All right, I understand that. Yeah. Well, tell us about Open Invitation and the motivation behind it.
Okay, so Open Invitation, I was really inspired by Bryson Tiller when he dropped his new album called Anniversary. He definitely brought back that trap soul feel to his new album. Just the dynamic and just the song selection throughout the whole album was really, really, really good. And I really vibe with all the songs. So that really inspired me to kind of, I always step out of my comfort zone, but to really put something really cool out, as far as even 2021 coming out. Also, me putting out a new project was definitely something for me to really challenge myself and go, okay, I don't want to just stick to one sound. I want to be versatile. Let me go ahead and put 4 different vibes based off of the title itself, because it's an open invitation. It's really not, it's not one set of a mood to where you have to be in this mood to be feeling some type of way about this song, but it's different vibes throughout the whole, throughout the whole EP. So once I was inspired by him and the title came up, I was like, okay, I know exactly where I'm gonna take it. So that's how I came up with the 4 tracks. The first one's kind of like romantic. The second one is really like kind of clubby a little bit. The third one you dance to, and then the fourth one, it's that hard romance, you and your lady by yourself type thing. So yeah.
Okay, so you got some music for everybody, for the people
Yeah,
that want to the people that want to be in the club.
You know it. Got to. Because then that way it's like it makes it hard for someone to skip the song, because then once they're already tuned into it, they're like, damn, I want to listen to the whole thing. And then they go to the next track, it's like, oh man, okay, my energy's up now. And then you go to the other one, it's like, oh, he got me want to dance now. Okay, let's do this. And then the last one is like, oh, now he talking about some lovey-dovey. Okay, so he talking about some baby making type thing. So, it's kind of like a roller coaster, So
Up and down. I got you.
Yes, ma'am.
So what's some of your goals for 2021? What's some of your goals this year?
I got quite a few goals. Definitely stay consistent, be more creative, put out more music, and hopefully make it to radio stations. I definitely want to get into radio stations and really like hear my own music on the radio. I think that would be a very big accomplishment, especially just to know that you have the whole continent or whatever city that is, and everyone who are listening to to the radio, listening to your song at the same time will really be like one accomplishment achieved. So that's definitely one of my goals this year. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. You working it. It's gonna get there.
You already know.
Definitely.
You know it. Yes, ma'am.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So I was like, I wanted to ask you, what is your top 5 singers?
My top 5 singers right now: Michael Jackson.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Chris Brown.
Yes.
My other 2 be okay. Brian McKnight. Brian McKnight is good. He's good.
That's 3.
Joe.
Okay.
And Tyrese. Yeah.
Okay.
I would say Tank, but Tyrese has more of a leverage than Tank do. So, but yeah, those are my.
Wait a minute. All 5 of yours is just men. What about us ladies? We got some good ladies.
Okay. See, I got my top 5 male, and I got my top 5 female. Okay. My top 5 female of all time definitely be Kalani.
Okay.
SZA, Summer Walker, Brandy, and one more. I keep forgetting her name. Whitney Houston.
Okay.
Definitely.
How can you forget Whitney Houston name?
Yeah. No, because it's a competition between a few more, but I listen to Whitney a lot more. Yeah. So. Mm-hmm.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
So, what has been one of your biggest accomplishments you have so far in life?
So far, if you're talking music, I got to open up for Tank back in Atlanta. This was like 2-3 years ago. And recently I also opened up for Anthony Hamilton in Atlanta as well. So, but growing up, I grew up listening to Tank, like Maybe I Deserve. That track was like one of my favorite songs as a kid. So, just to get that opportunity to actually see him in person, it was really like a I was starstruck, to be honest, but to see him in person really showed me that dreams do really come true if you stay consistent. Don't give up. You're still going. It may not be the biggest thing for somebody else, but for me, it was like, wow, I'm actually standing next to this guy that I see on TV and I listen to and all that stuff. So that was definitely one. And then also, I said my other one is I graduated medical school. So yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's something different.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Mm-hmm. Well, what do you think is missing in today's music right now?
real music is missing. R&B is missing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I really do think that our generation is it's becoming more like a playful type thing, I would say, in a sense. Because now it's like a lot of songs don't really mean as much like they used to. You know, like the Jodeci, they used to like get down their knees and singing in the rain and stuff like that, you know, cutting up their t-shirts and stuff. So like now, you know what I mean? So like
Yeah.
now it's more so like, oh, give me some of this weed or give me some of this drug or I'm gonna pop that. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like repetitive in a sense to where um, R&B is just really that balance between hip hop and the rest of the genres. You know, so I think that's what's really definitely missing now. I mean, it's coming back, but I really feel like it should get more it should get more notification than it's actually getting right now. So I definitely think that's what's missing in today's stage. Yeah.
So that's you as an artist. You're gonna get on your knees and rip off your
Oh
shirt
yeah.
and
Oh
break
yeah. Already. I don't go to the gym for nothing, you know. Just kidding.
I
Yes.
got you. I
Yeah.
got you. So
Yeah.
let's get a little personal. So, what is one fun fact about yourself?
Um, I'm very funny. I'm very funny. Yeah.
So you're a comedian.
In a sense, like not all the time. You gotta catch me at a good time, at a good day. I gotta be in a good mood. Um, yeah, and I'm just like also like a good person to be around. Like my vibe is very positive. So everybody who, I mean, you can ask friends. I mean, my team and everybody. Everybody say the same thing. Like this personality is dope. Like he's a good person to be around. So yeah.
Okay, okay. Well, I know a lot of us haven't been able to travel and everything like that. So, if you could go on vacation right now, where would you go and why? Anywhere in the world.
Anywhere in the world, I'll say Cali. I've never been to California. Just to go out there and then, you know, experience that lifestyle, see how they, you know, see how their world is different from here. Because, you know, Cali's a little different. So I've been to Vegas. I've seen that side of the world. I see why it's whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Yeah. So I guess my next definitely trip would be California. And then I guess after that, kind of travel outside of the country. Not really trying to travel outside the country right now, but trying to stay within the country and kind of like, you know, go to different places. And I think once I've experienced different places, then I have to be like, all right, let me go to like Jamaica or something like that, to the Bahamas or something like that, you know, in the long run. So, but like right now, kind of keep it in the States just for a while. Yeah.
Okay. But you're not from the States, are you?
No, I'm not from the States. Yeah.
Where you from?
I'm,
Actually,
I'm actually, I'm actually from Paris, France. Yeah,
yeah.
but I do also have African in me, so I'm French and African. Yeah.
Oh, wow. How was
Yeah.
that transition from coming from there to the United States?
Uh, at first, honestly, it was very difficult. Because like I said, I was a young kid, you know, speaking French. So it's like making friends was also tough too. Especially going to school. I think going to school is one of the toughest thing I've had to go through coming here to the United States as a, you know, as a foreigner. So, um, but I mean, after that, everything kind of just I got used to the environment, used to the language, used to the vibe, and I just became a U.S. citizen.
Right.
Yeah. So. Mm-hmm,
Okay, okay.
mm-hmm,
I see
mm-hmm.
you. So, so what is your goals for the next 5 years? Like, where do you see yourself at?
See myself in a nice big home, my mama taken care of,
Okay.
traveling the world on tour, in the music business, um, doing other businesses, you know, probably starting my own business, you know, and helping out the less fortunate, like the poor, because that's definitely one of my biggest goals that I talk to my team about is, you know, once we make it, I definitely want to give back, you know, build things for people who can't get the things that you know the wealthy can get, you know, and also kind of remind myself of where I came from because I feel like a lot of celebrities tend to forget where they come from And it's like, dude, you was right here. Like, I can't believe, you let the fame really blur that out of you and made you a new person that you really, you know what I mean? So
Right.
definitely that's definitely one of my my biggest goals. Giving back is definitely one of my things I want to do, but also just be living my dreams, enjoying it. Because that's definitely one thing I definitely want to do. Just enjoy performing, making music, traveling, collabing with some of my favorite artists, and yeah, just see the world for what it is. So yeah.
Okay, well, that's the right attitude to have and to want to give back. That's really, really awesome.
Thank you.
I love that. Stay with that positive vibes and going in that direction.
Oh, yeah,
Definitely.
definitely.
So what do you think that what is 3 things that every artist needs to know?
Mm. What is one thing that every artist needs to know? Get to really know their fans and also get to know how to help other artists with the same level as far as like artistry, and really allow them to kind of get on their same ladder and help them, or like guidance kind of way, in a sense. Like don't just push me out there. Just give me guidance and allow me to walk through your doors, and let me, as I go through these doors, allow me to grow. So that way you kind of helping me get to where I want to be. And the third thing, really, um, I mean, give back, I guess. I mean, I know a lot of them do, but I know some that don't. So, because I'm always on social media, so I know the ones that do and the ones that don't. And I'm just like, dang, like, how could you just forget, So, I think those are like 3 things that I feel like they could do. Could be different from somebody else, but for me, yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we talked about your accomplishments. Let's talk about your challenge. What has been one of the biggest challenges for you as an artist?
As an artist, really getting my music to the masses at first was really challenging, and like finding a studio to call home, and finding an engineer that really like understood my sound. I think was one of the most challenging thing that I had to go through, and also finding a team like that actually like believed in me at first, and like really motivating myself to keep creating, and not allowing other artists to kind of like bring my creativity down. This was like my beginning stages, right? So I was always like looking at other artists and try to pick up how they do things and everything, and never led anywhere till I came to myself and was like, nah, you're special, you're different. You have your own lane. Create your own lane, master it, develop it, and before you know it, things are gonna attract themselves to you. You just gotta make sure that you find a good engineer, make that a home, vibe with them, and everything else will kind of just find their own way to you. So, and also one of my biggest strategy was definitely losing my father. As an artist was definitely like one of my downfalls. I feel like once this happened, I wanted to give up on everything. Music. I mean, I started judging life, questioning life on its own. And like, I'm a Christian, so I started questioning God. Like, why'd you take my dad? Like, he's very young. I'm young, so that really affected me in a very big way, to where like I got in this very dark place. Like, I started doing things I wasn't, I would not normally do. But after a while, I really snapped out of it. And I was like, nah, I'm pretty sure my dad wouldn't want me to go down this road. I know he'd want me to keep going, keep following my dreams. Like him and I always talked when he was around. And I think that really gave me more motivation to really like get deeper into my craft and like really create. So that was definitely one of the biggest ones. But other than that, finding a team, getting a team together, and allowing my music to get to the masses, and just building a nice little fan base was definitely a challenge. But once I kept going, everything kind of just, so kind of
Well,
became.
sorry for your loss and prayers to you, because I know how it feels to lose a parent.
Thank you.
So definitely prayers your way.
Thank you.
But do you have any events or virtual events, anything that you have coming up? Any projects?
So far, well, I'll tell you a fun fact. I had an event at the beginning of this year. I was going to do a performance at the inauguration. I have a song called Over Soon. It's kind of related to what's going on now, like the politics and just people in general. Some that people can relate to as far as like abuse, all that stuff. I had an opportunity to do that, but it was such a short period of time for what happened at the Capitol. Everything kind of just got cut off. And I was also going to do a show for Cherry Songs for Valentine's Day. So it was, like I said, it was another short period of time, and we weren't able to get everything done at a yeah. But right now, honestly, I'm looking forward towards the summer. I think we might have some potential performances. I'm not trying to get my hopes up, but other than that, just really create more music. I have another single that I'm coming out with on spring break. Not gonna say the title yet, but yeah.
I was gonna say, dang, can we get the exclusive over here?
No, not yet. It's still getting cooked right now. So, but yeah, as far as other than that, just really use the summer as an advantage, because I know COVID is starting to like lift up a little bit. People getting vaccinated. I'm pretty sure like more people are about to start coming out. Places about to start opening up. So really just take advantage of that and see where it goes. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But I have one more question for you before we go into our trivia questions. So I know yesterday was International Women's Day.
Right.
So who has been a big influence or empowered your life as a woman?
My mom.
Okay.
My mother. Yeah. She taught me how to love, like she's a very strong woman. I mean, like I said, even after the tragedy of her losing her best friend, I like seeing her go through that downhill as well, but for her to pick herself back up and really like grind it out, like she's a hero to me, so and I also find inspiration through her as well. Like she's very caring. She gives her all, like it's nothing. Like she will always give her last, whether it's like, as long as it helps you, that's all that matters at the end of the day. So yeah, she's definitely one of the biggest. Yeah.
Okay, and shout out to moms.
Yeah, already. Already,
Gotcha. But before we go into trivia, is there anything that you want to tell the audience or anything you want to shout out?
Yes, I want to definitely shout out the A. That's my home, Marietta, Georgia.
Hey.
She's there, I also want to shout out to my friends in Atlanta. Again, my EP is out, open invitation. Also follow me on Instagram. I am Eddy Michaels. Stay tuned there with me. Everything that I put out, trust me, you will not be disappointed. We also got a music video coming out very soon. So just tap in with me. Yeah. Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go into trivia. It's really a basic. It's not even hard. Just a question.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So the first one is, what has been the most adventurous thing you've ever done?
Going to Vegas was the most adventurous thing. Yeah.
I mean, what was the difference about it?
The difference about it was the people.
No, the adventurous part about it.
Oh, the adventurous part about it? It's a different world. People out there they're more relaxed, laid back. They're all about fun. And they're not ashamed of what they're doing in public. Like I've seen like some crazy stuff, and it's like normal for them. But coming here, you see that on the road, you get pulled over, people, like, yo, you're not supposed to be doing this. I think that was like one of my biggest adventures. So yeah, I got to enjoy myself. I enjoyed it while it lasts.
Like you said, what goes on in Vegas gotta stay
Stay
in
in
Vegas.
Vegas, I
You
know,
can't
right?
share the stories.
That's right. For you to know, you gotta go to Vegas and see it for yourself. Like you'll be like, okay, I see what he's talking about. It's a different world. It's definitely a different world. So
I got you. Okay.
mm-hmm.
So the second trivia question is, what's the most interesting thing you read or seen last week?
The most interesting I read or seen last week. I would say I seen the movie Malcolm and Marie last week.
Oh.
Yeah. And the movie was very interesting because 95% of the time they were arguing, but then complimenting each other. And then like it'll go down, they'll get lovey-dovey, and then it'll spike back up. So then I'm like, okay, when is this movie thing gonna change? But it kept your attention throughout the whole time. So, but then it also taught me that in relationships, there's a way to go through arguments, but still make it to where like, all right, okay, we got that over with. Can we move on to something else? You know, so, and sometimes it's like picking somebody, also being with somebody who understands that, okay, you're a musician or you this, you that, and to have them still support you, it's definitely a big thing because we also do need, you know, somebody we can talk to and vent to. And that individual probably definitely has to be like very confident in themselves and know that I'm loyal to you when I'm on stage. I have to perform, but then as soon as I get off, I'm coming straight to you. You know what I mean? So that's definitely one thing I took away from that movie is there are times where conflict will happen, but it's how you handle it and work it out together to move on from it. So yeah.
It's funny you picked that movie because I had like 3 group chats about that movie.
What?
Yeah.
It's an intense movie.
We all pick that movie, and then I had to discuss it in one group and then discuss it again in another group, and then had to discuss it 3 times. But it was dope to get the different people's you know, what they thought of the movie because everybody look at it differently.
Differently.
So
Facts.
I definitely like your insight on it.
Facts. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. But again, before we get off, because I always like to do this at the end, please let everybody know where they can follow you, where they can view your music. Definitely.
Okay. Yeah, you can definitely find me, like I said, on Instagram. I am Eddy Michaels. That's Eddy Michaels, Michaels. My new EP, Open Invitation, is now streaming on all musical platforms. You can find me on iTunes, Spotify, and I am Eddy Michaels. I'm also on YouTube, SoundCloud, but definitely check out my iTunes and Spotify. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, I want to say congratulations on your new EP.
Thank you. More to come.
More to come. Here
already. Yes, ma'am.
And also, thanks for interviewing with us today. Sorry you couldn't meet my co-host. I wish he could have got on today because he's awesome. But definitely thanks for interviewing with us. And keep your grind, keep your positive energy, keep doing what you do. And I hope to look forward to bigger stuff for you in the future. And for the new single that comes out in April, I can't get the exclusive.
Right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm just picking with you, but yeah. But you definitely keep doing what you do, man. I wish you much success.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me, and I look forward to another interview in the future. You know, maybe we'll have more updates. You know, and and go from there. So thank you so much for having me.
Oh yeah, you in DC? You tried the mambo sauce?
What? Who hasn't?
Yes.
Come on,
you gotta send me some, man. I need some.
That's the heart of the soul right there. You can't have anything without mambo sauce. Oh yeah, that mambo sauce is serious. It's something vicious. You can't have like either chicken or barbecue without, because I usually just have like mambo sauce on everything. It's a different level of just. It's a different level.
I need somebody to open that down here in Atlanta.
I don't know. I think that's more of a DC thing. I don't think Atlanta would adapt to it like that. Because they
I
got
don't know.
their
It's
own
just so
trend.
good though. You adapted to it.
Yeah, I mean, it took a while. It definitely took a while for me to because when I first came out, I was like, mumbo sauce. What is that? Is it like ketchup or something like that? They're like, nah, try it. So I tried it one time. I was like, yo, okay, I see why they call this mumbo sauce. I've been hooked ever since, you know?
I know. And it's very addictive. That's the first thing I do when I go there. I'll be like, hey, look, I gotta go to the Chinese store. I need to get my wings and I need to get my steak and cheese sub. Because they subs are so big.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I want to do when I get there. The first thing. I like,
yes,
hey.
man. Yes, man. I advise my friends too, like, hey, if you ever come to DC, I'm gonna get you hooked on that mumbo sauce. They're like, what is that? I'm like, you'll see. Yeah. Just come down here and I get you, you know, I'll give you a taste of what we have down here. So yeah, definitely.
Okay. But when you come to the A, let me know. We'll do a live interview and everything like that. Just let me know. Even if you come down and you do any events here in Atlanta, let me know and I'll come out and support. So
okay. That's a bet. I'll definitely keep you on the loop. So yeah.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, you have a happy Tuesday. Be blessed. And again, thank you again.
Thank you so much. You too. Thank you.
All right.
Yes, ma'am. All righty.
Have a good one.
All right, bye.